Do you know how long it is now that we've been together?
I'm not absolutely sure, Julian, my dearest dear.
It's been 3 years today, my dearest dear.
Really? As long as that, Julian, darling?
Yes, it has been, dear.
3 years by each other's side.
Through thick and thin.
Mainly thick.
3 years of abject misery, my dearest lamb.
Yes, it has been awful, hasn't it, Julian?
Yes, it certainly has, my dear. And now I want to ask you something.
Do you, Julian, darling?
Yes, I do.
Oh, Julian, is this really it? Are these the words that I've been waiting for so long?
You know what I'm going to say, dear, don't you?
I think so. I know so.
Darling, I'd like to show you something. And tell me your answer.
Oh, Julian, is this really it? Is this what I've been craving these last few days?
Yes, it is, my dearest. It's a court affidavit. I thought I'd serve it on you myself.
Oh, you're so sweet. And look, it's got a dear little red ribbon round it.
So it has. Read it to me, darling.
Well, it's headed Matrimonial Causes Rules. And in the Exeter Crown Court, Twyford Brown versus Twyford Brown. And it goes on to say that I've been sleeping around and that the private investigator you hired to follow me leaving your best friend's flat at 6 o'clock in the morning of the 18th February looking dishevelled.
And it's the truth, my dear, isn't it?
Every word of it, my treasure.
It shows you up for what you are, dear.
It does indeed. According to this, I'm a two-timing good-time girl and a promiscuous hussy.
Ah, my precious little hussy.
And an unscrupulous betrayer with the morals of a tomcat.
Ah, I chose the words myself, Poppet.
And they are the sweetest music, Julian. How clever you are, my lovely.
Oh, how you flatter me, my dearest heart.
And now, mon chéri, I have something for you.
Something for me? Oh, how thoughtful of you, my darling. This is a legal document. Oh, Jennifer, I can hardly believe this. You are so thoughtful. Well, this is truly a tissue of lies on your part, and make no mistake about it. It's a complete and utter fabrication with no substance of truth to it at all. A total fiction worthy of the Nobel Prize for Literature itself.
I knew you'd appreciate it, my dear.
I do. I am delighted and so very grateful. These words of yours say it all. That I am a bounder, a cad, a cheat, a philanderer, and an accomplished liar.
Yes, and there's more.
So there is, my dearest. The document goes on to say that I am a two-faced rotter, a double-crossing, two-timing and devious, scheming backstabber with no principles whatsoever. And moreover, a serial adulterer with no feelings, empathy, compassion, or even basic decency. Oh, I shall treasure those thoughts, my darling, until the end of my days.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Oh, Jennifer, do you know what this means?
Tell me, my lovely.
It means, my darling, that we can be wed at last.
At last.
Yes. You to Henry.
And you to that horrid little cow, Prudence.
In the spring.
A consummation devoutly to be wished.
Oh, Jennifer, darling, I could almost kiss you.
Please don't.
In a way, dear, I shall almost miss you.
Will you, Julian? And what will you miss about me?
Most of all, my darling, your unfailing insincerity. And what do you think you would miss about me?
Oh, your enduring treachery, Julian, darling.
Oh, my dearest dear, isn't love wonderful?
Yes, what is it they say?
Well, you know, divorces are made in heaven.
Come, and I shall hear you